Good morning, guys. It is Monday. Monday is a very, very busy day for me. So I've already dropped the kids off and I went to the post office, and we were at the post office for a while because there was a huge line going out the door. That happens during this time of year because everybody's trying to ship their presents to, different locations. So it did take us a while. We dropped off all the packages from Saturday. We tried to drop them off on Saturday, but their drop box was full. You couldn't drop anything off, and they were closed. So I had to wait till today. So I went ahead and we got those done. Now, Paul did pull that cookie jar down. This is it. This is the cookie jar. So there it is right there. So I know a lot of people are a little leery about shipping big, heavy items, and I totally feel you guys on that. So it can be tough doing those large ones. So what I have found over the years is one, get a good sturdy box, get the thick and heavy. I have shipped cookie jars before, and I do really well with it. I've had a lot of experience doing this. What I like to do is I will line the entire box with styrofoam sheets. We'll cut it down to size. Now you can get the styrofoam sheets, you can get them at Home Depot, and they're very dense. They're actually insulation foam sheets, and that works the best. They're only 3/4 of an inch. You do not need a full 1.5 inch. I know a lot of people buy those extra thick. You don't need it with these. And I believe I'll pop the measurements there for you guys. But it's less than $20 for 6 sheets, and they're huge. It's huge. So it actually took 1 sheet to fill this entire box. And I do that. I know a lot of people don't use styrofoam sheets. I have learned over the years that is the best way to ship breakable items. And then you put packing peanuts in there. If you just put peanuts in there, you run the risk of an item breaking. And the reason why I say that is because I'm in Arizona. We live in a dry state, and our elevation is lower. So when an item ships to, say, New York, you're packing peanuts during transit. They contract and expand because of the different elevations. And when it contracts, your item will move around in there and it will break. So a lot of people don't think about stuff like that. It's more than just packing peanuts. So if you line it in the box with the styrofoam sheets, which I highly recommend, and then put packing peanuts in there, your item should be delivered safely. Now, if somebody kicks your package, and forget it. Do that. And then I also put, because we are in a dry state, I put all my items in clear poly bags, and the reason for that is because it protects it from moisture. When you're going from one elevation to another, cracking can occur. It happens. When I come back home from Michigan, I bring stuff and you can slowly see items deteriorate, and vice versa when you're taking it from dry state to a higher elevation where they have more moisture. I don't know why, it just happens. So that's the part of business, though. That's something you have to deal with. You have no control over stuff like that. Just pack it as best you can. And so I did pack this. It is an extra thick box. This is actually a box of an item that we had delivered to our house. So I'm just reusing it. I tried to get all the stickers on the front so, the buyer isn't like, what? I didn't order this. So I did put that on there. And then I did put the glass stickers on there. Gives the buyer a peace of mind so that they know that their package was handled with care. But, we pack it really well. I pack it very nicely. So I'm going to take this to the post office, and then I'm going to come back, and I've got a bunch of items I got to ship. So see you soon. So I went ahead and decided to just pull these items and go to the post office after I pick up my son. It just didn't make any sense to go to the post office and then come back, ship, and then go to the post office again. So these are just the items I sold on Sunday, the ones that I haven't packed and shipped yet. So these are California creations. They are vintage. They are plaster craft. Now, I did list these at a lower price because one of the figures is cracked all the way in the middle there. So he is cracked in two. You can see it. If you know how to repair these, it's easy. So whoever got this got a good deal. I got this in a lot from an auction of a bunch of plaster craft and ceramic houses. And so this is just pure profit for selling this one. Now these are vintage wreath, candle wreaths. So these actually go around candles. And these are really old. They have the blue ribbon. I did list them as rare because I could not find any like it. They are blue and silver. And they actually have, still have the original velvet on the ribbon. And they do have a perfume scent. So typical back in the day because they used to spray everything back then. I guess that was just the thing that they did. So it still has all the glitter on there. Great deal. These cost me $1 each at an estate sale. So I'm glad that they're gone and I got some really good profit on those. Now this is a brooch. It is an enamel frog with a, let's see, a crown on it. Now I bought this from, I did a huge bulk buy from somebody. She gets jewelry from overseas. It is brand new and I bought a huge lot from her and she gives me a really great deal. So I think this cost me, I'd have to say about $2, maybe less than $2. And that sold. Now this one here is also a brooch. It is a wire wrap brooch around faux turquoise. And it is of a fish. It is vintage. I got this, where did I get this? I got it a while back. Oh, I got it at Savers. That's where I got this from. And I don't remember how much I paid for it. I'll have to look it up, but it was only a few bucks. I got a really good deal, and I did use a coupon. If you're with Savers, you every time you buy, you earn points, and I used a coupon when I bought this, so I got it much cheaper than the price that was on the tag. So I'm glad that is going to a great home. So that was a good flip. Now this is a Merry Maker. It is a Christmas figurine. I have had him for, gosh, I think this is the 3rd Christmas now. These are one of those things you got to wait for the right buyer to come along. He cost me about $2 and he finally sold. So I'm going to go ahead and get these items shipped out. I'm going to get them packaged and ready to ship. And Paul signed every single one saying thank you. So that was really nice of him to take the time to do that for me. But once I get these done, I have today's sales I've got to get pulled and shipped as well. So be back soon. I've got a few more items, so I'm gonna go over this one first. So Paul went ahead, he signed these. He was very nice to sign these for me. So these are shoe clips. They are vintage shoe clips from 1950s, and these are actually featured in a online video that I have on YouTube. These were from a shopgoodwill.com mystery jewelry boxes. The interesting thing is that they actually came in 2 separate boxes, and I must have purchased them on the same day. So I hate it when Shop Goodwill does that. They will separate sometimes your earrings and stuff. So I don't know if they do that on purpose to entice you to buy another box, but yeah. So that's what ended up happening. I'm so glad that these are selling. They are going to a great home. So the next item, this is a let me see here. It is a, gosh, I forget what these are called. They're called Christmas Crinkles by Patience Brewster. So this was from an auction I did. I paid, it was $12.99 plus buyer's premium and tax. So it came out to about 20 bucks. And I have this weird thing about dolls. So I was actually filtering for this and I found it, and they didn't know what it was. I knew exactly what it was because I've seen Christmas crinkles before. They sell for good money. So if you guys see these and you can get them for a low price, pick them up. They sell great. Now this is the larger one. It does come in different sizes. So this is the largest one that they have, and it's a posable shelf sitter, and it is a doll, and it's a Christmas item. So, and I believe they're put out, I think by Hallmark, no, Department 56. That's who puts these out. So they got a great profit. So these are great flips if you can get them for a low price. Well guys, it was another busy day. It's always a busy day here. I felt like I spent most of my time at the post office today. Every time I got a sale, I tried to get it out as soon as possible because of all the delays that USPS has been having. And I just want to make sure that, you know, the buyers get their packages on time. So I did get some photos done today, even though it's a very busy Monday. Mondays for me, my kids have early release day, so I only got like 2 hours from the time I finished dropping the last kid off until I picked up my oldest child. He gets dropped off first, but he gets picked up first. So I only get like 2 hours, especially today after the post office. It was horrendous. I'm glad it's over. But yeah, so I even squeezed in a haircut in there today for one of my boys. But yeah, I've got photos I've taken, and I'm gonna get those listed tomorrow. And tomorrow's just another busy day, so we'll see how that goes. Now I've got dinner on in the Instapot. I am making goulash, so of course my house smells absolutely delicious. And in this evening we have plans. We are going to walk around the neighborhood because our neighborhood is having a yard decorating contest. Now we are not participating, but you know, we want to get out and take a walk and look at everybody's yard, and the weather is so nice right now. You know, in Arizona we probably only get about 3 months of really nice weather, so I'm going to take advantage of that tonight and spend some time together. So we'll see you tomorrow.